Devil Wears Prada.
Oh.
That was a bad call. And it was like a timing thing, and it was like one of those things where it's like I couldn't do it, and I should have like made it happen, and I didn't.
Oh my, guys, we've got royalty here. Hollywood royalty, Kate Hudson.
Oh.
Good morning, Kate.
Good morning.
It's lovely to have you here.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yeah. What's are you here for the weekend, or are you just in and out?
I've been here for the whole week.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Do you love London?
I love London. Well, my son is half Brit,
of course.
So we're here all the time.
You are non-stop at the moment. I don't see your diary, obviously, because that would be weird. But I imagine your diary when I see all the work that you've done already. And I'm like, how do you fit a day off in? So you've got this new Netflix series. You've got the deluxe album that's just dropped.
Yeah.
You've got the businesses as well.
Yeah.
Like, what does a day off look like for you? And do you remember your last one?
I think you get a little bit older and you get really good at at ignoring people.
Right, yeah.
So
teach me how to do that.
I kind of got to a place in my life where I was like, I need to get weird and not be bothered by anything.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty good at like working and then being like, I'm out. I'm checking out. I'm with my family, and so I figured out. But I've been very busy this last year. It's been one of the busiest years last 2 years that I've had.
Yeah.
Since like my 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But loving it.
I love it. Yeah, I'm grateful.
Let's talk about music, because the deluxe album of Glorious has dropped.
Yeah.
When you when we said you were coming on, obviously questions about Glee were coming in.
Yes.
So what is it like going from?
I was just with Diana. How do you pronounce her last name? Agron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Last night.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, people will be very happy to hear that. People were saying, what's it like going from Glee to Glorious, which I thought was quite a nice way of wording it. Like, and would you ever go back to a show like that if they were to be like, look, we're going to reboot it? Are you in?
Oh yeah, I'd do anything with Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
He's the best. Glee was so much fun, but you were really like, I was entering a world that was a moving world. Like it was like, it was wild.
Yeah, such a beast, wasn't it?
It really was.
Just to watch. I mean, can I even imagine what it's like to be a part of?
Yeah, but I got to play Cassandra July was so fun, but when we did it, I hadn't danced in a while, and then they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have rehearsal and everything." But I had like one rehearsal.
Seriously, just one?
Oh yeah, no, it was like wild. I mean, it was like, here you go, we're gonna shoot it in one day, and then you're gonna record the song in 30 minutes.
Wow, crash course, literally. Into the deep end.
But they were like so dialed in, So it really was like a whirlwind of an experience, but so much fun. And like I got to do all that jazz.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz.
Who doesn't want to do that?
It makes me want to go back and watch it again now.
Well,
feeling nostalgic just talking about it. That was one of my absolute favourites, that show. I was obsessed.
Glee, a lot of people.
Yeah, people are going to be very happy to hear about that. You are the rom-com queen. People, again, we were talking about Glee before.
Okay.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I just had to get a question about that.
Okay.
Could we be seeing a sequel? There's rumours doing the rounds at the moment. Are you seeing these?
They've been going, I feel like they've been going around for like years.
Yeah, it's never ending. I swear like every year it just resurges, doesn't it? Revitalizes itself.
I mean, I would love to, but it's not happening as far as I know.
Okay.
I mean, I get like, people want, like there's like people who are like have ideas, and I'm always like, someone sent me a script that was hilarious. So I think it's like energetically everybody really wants one, but everything would have to align.
Okay. Who would you pick as the lead, the romantic lead?
What if I was like Glenn Powell?
Yes, people would be very happy about that. Isn't it even everything?
No, yeah. I mean, and working with Matthew, honestly, we have so much fun. We have the best time, and we're very like a good match energetically.
Yeah.
And he's Matthew. He's just the best.
No brainer.
Yeah, you
never
know what's going to come out of his mouth, and he's got this like wild hair that like that just or hairs. Many hairs. He's got many wild hairs. Running Point.
Let's talk about Running Point, because it is on Netflix from the 27th of Feb. What can people expect from that show? Because there's 10 episodes, isn't there? Which is longer than usual, actually.
I mean, to laugh. It's so funny. And there's great like family dynamic. There's something for everybody. But it's a much more full picture of a woman's life, which is that you're trying to run a basketball team and balance everything else that's going on around it, as well as trying to prove to your family, because of course it's a family business, that you're capable of taking on the biggest basketball franchise.
Quite a big thing.
I am making you the president of the Waves.
When I was a little girl, Daddy never believed in me, and I started to doubt myself.
And Mindy Kaling wrote it and
Love
created
her.
it.
So good.
And she's amazing, and she put an amazing writing team together, so it's super funny and quick. And then it's loosely based on Jeannie Buss's life. So like Jeannie really brought it to Mindy.
I didn't even know that.
Right,
right. That makes sense.
Jeannie is the president of the Lakers.
Right,
and,
of course.
Jerry Buss's daughter took over the organization, and she came to Mindy, and she was a fan of The Office, the American Office, and was like, we should do it. This was 5-6 years ago. She's like, it's really funny. Our offices are like kind of should be a show. And Mindy was like, yes.
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's hilarious. It's like just infusing a woman in a world that is just incredibly dominated by male energy lends itself to great comedy.
You are the president of the Waves. This is shocking. But on behalf of all women, don't ever make a mistake. It looks bad for all of us.
But it's not like a basketball-centric show. So it's not really about the sport as much as it is about this very dysfunctional family.
So we thought we'd put you to the test. We've got our own shoot your shot challenge, okay?
Okay.
So here's how it works. I'm going to hold up a mini basketball hoop. You get 3 shots. If you score, Kate, I'm going to give you an easy question.
Oh, I'm so bad.
If you miss, you are going to get a hard question, sadly. Is that simple enough for you? Is that all right?
Sure, but this is, I mean, you're just going to,
I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to move it, I promise you.
Well, it's like sideways already.
Right, hang on. Let me get in position. So I'm holding.
I'm doing it from this is okay. Ready?
I'm holding a basketball hoop, and Kate's going to throw the ball.
Set up to fail, but let's go.
All right. Yes, that's not great. So that's shot 1. You missed.
I missed.
Tricky question number 1 here.
Uh-oh.
You've worked with so many incredible co-stars, Kate, but who's been the most difficult to work with?
Pass.
That's not. Can't see that as an option actually in the rules here.
I could never say. But
let me put the mic down.
But
no, not getting it.
But I have worked with some very difficult people, and I have a thing that I do.
Oh, tell me.
I ignore them.
Right.
So I let them be difficult.
Yeah.
And then I just go and I have fun with the cast and the crew.
Shot number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, she got it. Hole in one. Okay, you get an easy question then. Who's the most famous person in your phone contacts, would you say, top of the head?
I had Kamala Harris.
Oh,
I had her contact.
Sure.
So.
Oh, I wonder if that number still works.
Well, that was back before when she was district attorney.
Yeah.
Well,
let's ring that number next. All right, shot number 3. Let me try and make this a little bit harder.
Should I go right-handed?
Yeah, let's switch it up. Oh! No, that's my face, Kate.
I'm sorry.
You missed it. Okay, so what's a movie role you turned down that you still regret to this day? That's the tough question I've got for you right now.
That I regret?
Yeah, you regret turning it down.
Devil Wears Prada.
Oh.
That was a bad call. And it was like a timing thing, and it was like one of those things where it's like this, it was like thing, and I was like, oh my God, like, and I couldn't do it, and I should have like made it happen, and I didn't.
And I can, not to make it worse here, but I can see you in that.
I was really like, that was one where when I saw it, I was like, oh, but again, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for that,
Yeah.
And but that's when I was like, oh, it's funny. Movies, it's like these like waves of things that are happening, and then timing and people shooting at different times. It's not like you don't do them because you don't want to do them. It's like, oh, you're kind of in this place where it's really exciting because you're getting all these different offers and things. And that was at a time where I was getting all this incoming and I was doing something else, and it just sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. Well, thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Yeah.
Absolute pleasure.
This was fun.
Absolute pleasure. Kate Hudson, everybody. Enjoy your weekends.
Thanks, guys. You
And
too.
new show, Netflix, Running Point, Feb 27th.